Hello everyone, and welcome to a video on the Constructive Criticism YouTube channel. I'm Spencer, host of Constructive Criticism and Limited Time Only. Whoa, no I'm not. I'm not the host of Limited Time Only anymore. I'm instead the producer of Limited Time Only and Common Knowledge, two podcasts, in addition to Constructive Criticism, that also help you get better at Magic the Gathering. Today, we're going over an update to the green-red ramp list that I did a deck tech on about 2 months ago. Magic 2019 or Core 2019 is about to come out, and I think that this deck got a lot of really good cards. So we're going to go ahead and talk about those cards today. I just want to thank everybody for watching. The deck techs are some of the most commented on videos on the YouTube channel, and I respond to every comment that I can. So if you have any thoughts on how to improve the deck or any questions about any of the card choices, please feel free to leave a comment and I'd be happy to talk to you. Alright, so we have Elvish Rejuvenator as one of the first cards from Core 2019. This card is a 1/1 for 3 that when it enters the battlefield, you look at the top 5 cards of your library, and you can put any land from among them onto the battlefield. This is really, really good in the style of ramp that we were already playing, because we're playing an Hour of Promise deck, which wants us to be able to grab deserts and put them into play, and now we have even more ramp spells that go and grab our deserts and put them into play before Hour of Promise, which is just so good. Like, being able to just grab a desert, put it into play, Hour of Promise with a desert already in play to make sure that we get those zombies is just, I think, going to be really good. I haven't played with this deck yet. I'm hoping to test it later today. Went through a couple iterations and did some math and stuff, but really excited to test this out, and Elvish Rejuvenator is a huge reason why. We went back to Glorybringers, the main deck, because, the number of different cards that we're playing, between Beneath the Sands, Elvish Rejuvenator, and then even another new card. I really wanted more good creatures in the deck, just creatures that I'm just happy to play. So with that, Glorybringer made the main deck. Once again, another 5-drop that we get a ramp into. This one, we all know what Glorybringer does. It can take over the game completely. So I'm really excited to have Glorybringer back in the main deck, open up some sideboard slots. This is another new card that's kind of an oldie, so if you guys didn't play during the Eldrazi era, you might have never seen this card. Pelakka Wurm was a staple of sideboards, and I saw a little bit of main deck play back in the days of the Eldrazi decks. This card is green, 4 for a 7/7 that when it enters the battlefield you gain 7 life, and when it dies you draw a card. This is a pretty good 7-drop for this deck, as it allows you to Hour of Promise into a stable board. If you Hour of Promise, get 2 zombies, and then play this, your opponents are going to have a hard time beating you no matter what they have. It blocks Hazoret perfectly. It does a lot of things, so I'm really happy to have Pelakka Wurm in my deck and see how it goes. We up to 2 Shefet Monitors. We want more Desert Searchers, I think, than typical, and because of another card, we just want more big creatures. So 2 Shefet Monitors, instant speed, search your library for a land to draw a card, gives you a little bit of card advantage. It's just a good card overall. We have 2 Verix Bladewings. This card is another one that's just a good creature, but can also be one of your ramp spells by putting 2 4/4 dragons into play after your Hour of Promise. So being a little bit modal is really helpful. We have 2 Abrade, 1 Hour of Glory, and 3 Shivan Fire as our instant speed removal spell, along with 2 Fight with Fire and 1 Sweltering Suns in the main. And then we even have, some other stuff that we can do post board for more removal. But in addition to that, we have 2 Planeswalkers and 1 Vraska and 1 Vivien Reid. I think these cards are really good catch-alls. Destroy target non-land permanent, or destroy a flyer, or an artifact or enchantment. This one gains us really big card advantage. This one gains us artificial card advantage. So kind of giving us a couple of different options in the Planeswalker spot. And we get to play black because we're playing a ramp deck that can ramp into 3 different colors pretty easily. So the splash of Hour of Glory and Vraska is pretty good, in addition to the fact that it gives us some extra sideboard cards. So with that being said, the lands are 4 Blooming Marsh, 1 Canyon Slough, 1 Desert of the Fervent, 1 Desert of the Indomitable, 4 Forests, 2 Hashep Oasis, 1 Ifnir Deadlands, 2 Mountain, 4 Rootbound Crag, 1 Scavenger Grounds, 4 Sheltered Thicket, and 1 Swamp. We do have 4 Grow from the Ashes, as well as 4 Hour of Promise. So it gives us even more ways to ramp into 7 after an Elvish Rejuvenator or after the first Grow from Ashes. Now we have 2 ramp spells that functionally grab 2 more lands, as well as Grow from the Ashes, which can be the first ramp spell to bring us into our Hour of Promise. So just really, really consistent ramping I'm hoping from this deck in that slot of the deck. So between the sideboard, we have 2 Arborback Stomper, 2 Walking Ballista, 1 more Hour of Glory, 1 Nissa Vital Force, 1 Banefire, 2 Doomfall, 4 Duress, 1 Hour of Devastation, and 1 more Sweltering Suns. I think that you could make room for another Hour of Devastation either in the main deck or somewhere in the 75, but other than that, I'm happy to test this out and see how things go. Like I said, I haven't played any games with this version of the deck yet. I think this deck got the most but I always think that because I love ramp. So please leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. Don't forget to check out patreon.com/ccmdg and patreon.com/easygamemedia to support this content. And don't forget to check out all of our podcasts. I'm really excited to try this out, and I'll do an update video probably associated with this one on how the deck goes and any changes that I would make. So thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you guys all next time.